Time for 3, 2, 1.
Darling, it's the Shy Life podcast.
Yeah, but it's a positive thing, Paul. The highlight, the Shy Life.
You won't find a cast of characters like this everywhere.
Hello, Paul.
Delicious.
This particular episode of The Shy Life is a little more abstract than usual.
Oh, yippee.
Okay, it looks like the hairy guy is ready to record. 3, 2, 1.
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh, I hope he hasn't found out my secret. I think he has.
Oh, hello. Hello, listeners. It's me, Paul the Shy Yeti. Sorry, you've caught me. I was about to finish my lunch. I'm in the library. Yes, I'm in the library. I was just trying to catch up with some things. Listen, I've got a very exciting episode to present to you, and it's all about. Well, it's about something that happened the other day, and I'll explain it. Let me just finish my sandwich, and we'll run the theme music. When we come back, I'll tell you what happened. We had visitors at the house. Yeah, it's very, very exciting, although it caused some problems. Anyway, run that theme music. Finish this sandwich.
It's time for my old buddy, old pal from across the channel, across the pond. Paul Chandler, the Shy Yeti.
He's not that shy. Oh, the Shy Life podcast. Yeah.
All I wanted was a pie.
And then I hatched out of an egg. Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
It's the quiet ones you've got to watch, you know.
Is it metaphorical? Is it deep? Is it deep?
Boy, he's not all that shy is right.
Blimey, Governor. It's the Shy Life podcast.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for it to begin.
It's the Shy Life podcast.
He's positively glowing.
Oh, sorry, listeners. Sorry. Sorry, I'll just take a sip of coffee. Got nice coffee. Picked it up on the way to work. As you may have gathered, things have been a little bit more opened up as far as the lockdown is concerned. I don't know where we all stand. I'm just keeping up with things as they happen and trying to cope as best as possible. Anyway, I am down in the store and tidying things up, and this is the store, the library recording studios, which we thought was going to be, we were told it was going to be redecorated, but that was before all the pandemic business. So of course nothing's been done. It's just as old and musty as ever. So I thought I'd pop down and see how it all was. But so yeah, I was going to tell you about a day we had the other day when we had a visitor. Things were a little bit tense because what do you remember, Kitty Uncle John, the other day? He got his third strike.
Oh, God in heaven, Yeti Uncle John.
You've done it.
What have you gone and done that for?
You've done it now.
That was your third strike, Yeti Uncle John. Do you know what this means?
I don't even have any...
3 strikes in a year. This is...
zero sympathy left.
You cannot be out there earning shame strikes at this level of speed and just consistency.
It's heinous.
It's
despicable.
I haven't come across this before. I don't even know what we do now. What happens? Does he go to Yeti hell?
I mean...
Do we have to shoot the guy?
It's worse than that. It's much worse than that.
Worse than Yeti Hat?
Have you not read the ancient texts?
I stay clear of them.
It's dark stuff.
What are we talking? Do a mime. Show me, because he won't want to hear Yeti. Oh, God.
I don't like to, I don't like to bring it out, but...
This is bad, Yeti Uncle John. You need to get down on your knees and repent.
There's no atoning for
There's
this.
none?
No.
There's no sort of loophole?
The texts are famously watertight in that regard.
That's bad to hear.
He got a third strike for... We never found out quite why. Whether it was because I hope it wasn't because he dissed the Shame Inspectors, Isaac and Declan, because I like to think they were reasonable. That just because you slag them off, they're not going to give you another strike. But what I presume it was perhaps all the business with that Swan and ringing up the papers, and although he managed to get himself out of it, it was very close. And who's to say that even though they didn't speak to him, they didn't print anything, they may have their ears to the ground. The local press might have their ears to the ground as far as looking for Ike's ship. We might have to find somewhere else for him to park it. I have a couple of ideas. It's just things were very, very close for a moment. So I don't know if that's why, or whether it's something else I'm not even aware of. Or I really want to. Before we go on to the next part of the episode, I'm just going to call them, and I'm going to sort of speak on Yeti Uncle John's behalf, because nothing's actually happened. They haven't actually said what's going to happen now he's had his third strike. So he's living in fear, Yeti Uncle John, living in fear, which is why I did what I did, in the bit of the episode that you'll hear in a moment, why we had our visitors. Anyway, so here we go. I can hear a voicemail, but I don't think you can hear this bit. This is Declan and Isaac, Shame City, same. Hello, this is Isaac of Isaac and Declan, Shame City, leave a message. Okay, I just got to leave a message, all right? Hi, Isaac, Declan. It's me, Paul the Shy Yeti. Look, I know that, we have a very close bond between our shows, and I love the way you play computer games on Twitch. That's very exciting, and obviously I'm a big supporter of you both, and I know, it was kind of me who suggested that the whole, Shame City strikes for Yeti Uncle John. I thought that would be a way of keeping him under control. Well, it doesn't seem to have really worked, and I know he's reached his third strike. I'm just wondering if you can't just give him another, one more final chance, because we've had a lot going on. I don't know what caused the third strike, because you didn't say, and I can think of a couple of things, but none of them were lasting problems. They were problems we sorted out. And although we were very cross with him, and obviously I know he was disrespectful towards you both, which is awful, and I've told him that's awful, as did Cromitty and some of the other regulars. So I think he knows he's in the wrong. In fact, I've got sorry, I'm going to play this, but I know your answer machine message may not be very long, but this is Yeti Uncle John. I recorded him earlier. Yeti Uncle John, I'm playing this now. Hello, Isaac and Declan. It's me, Yeti Uncle John. Or as you may want to call me, Yudge. That stands for Yeti Uncle John, Y-U-J. Yeah, all my friends call me Yudge. I'm really sorry if I upset you, and I really won't do it again, and I'll be very good. Please give me another chance, just one more chance. There we go, that was Yeti Uncle John earlier. He's busy cleaning at the moment, and looking after his magpies. And he's been very good for the last few days, and I just wondered if you could give him one more chance, just one more chance. Anyway, I won't waste your time anymore, but if you could just let me know or let him know, and just make sure he knows that I begged you. But please guys, please, okay. Bye, Isaac. Bye, Declan. Shame City Inspectors from That's a Shame podcast. Yeah. Okay, right. Bye. Oh, there you go, listeners. I hope that worked. So yes, what was I saying? Oh yes. So yeah, we had some visitors just the other day. Lovely visitors, and well, you may remember that a while ago I adopted some donkeys. Yeah, 2 donkeys, and a lot of other people sponsor them as well. So it's not like I have a day-to-day. I don't have to feed them or muck them out or anything. I mean, I've never met them. Or I hadn't ever met them, and that's kind of something I wanted to change. So, anyway, this episode's going to be all about the donkeys. When the donkeys came to tea. That happened just the other day. It was very exciting. They're so lovely. But, the trouble was there was a little bit of a resistance to it amongst the regulars. And obviously, it wasn't as easy as I hoped. And, Ick said he picked them up, and, well, that didn't end well. Anyway, you'll see. Let's go into the next part of the episode, and you can see exactly what happened when the donkeys came to tea. Yeah. Okay. Am I sure it's a good idea? I don't know. Really, you're so negative. You're so negative. I think having the donkeys over for lunch is a wonderful, lovely idea.
Oh, yes, Paul, I suppose so.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know why everybody else is so down on the idea.
Well, I guess bringing the 2 donkeys into the house, it could end badly.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't know.
I suppose you should tell me the names of the donkeys.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, there's Ashley and Xena.
Ashley and Xena?
Yes, it all came about because I decided to sponsor some donkeys from the Donkey Sanctuary. And, I think I chose Ashley for Toby and Xena for me. Ashley is sort of grey and Xena is sort of brown.
Oh, I see. Golly, I think I must have seen photos of them.
Yes, that's right. Yes, we do have some photos of them. And we've never met them before, so it just seemed like a good opportunity to bring them over.
Okay, well, what have you got for them?
Well, I won't take all the credit. Toby did a lot of the work, but we have lots of nibbles and things, and hay and, things that donkeys like, but then we've also got a nice sort of picnic, help yourself sort of buffet for us lot.
Oh, okay. Golly. So, Are Ashley and Zena, are they coming by train?
Actually, no. They live quite a long way away, and they're coming up in donkey boxes.
In donkey boxes?
Well, they're like horse boxes, but for donkeys.
Oh, I see. Okay. And how long will they be staying?
Oh, as long as they want to stay. You don't invite guests over and then, turn them away.
Well, I just wondered because you said they had a ride home. I presume you did. They're not staying forever.
No, they're not staying forever because, well, Ashley and Zena, they're not just my donkeys. I mean, I only help sponsor them, and so do lots of other people. So it's just nice that they're spending any time with me. And, usually you have to go and visit them, but it's just a lucky coincidence, a lucky chance that I invited them and they accepted.
Oh, golly. Yes. Do you think there'll be much conversation?
Well, I hope there'll be some eeyoring.
Eeyoring?
Yes, that's the noise that donkeys make.
I guess I could rig up some sort of translation device.
Oh, what? So we can hear what they're actually saying? I don't know. It's a bit short notice to expect you to do that. Oh, yes. And I don't suppose you want them on the spaceship, Eek.
Maybe you're right.
Yes, well.
Well, I'll let you get on.
Thanks, Eek. Do come and say hello, won't you?
I will.
Yes. Cromitty, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. I'm very excited about the visiting donkeys friends of ours. Yes. Ashley and Zena. I've been looking at their photos, so I will say hellos to the right ones. Do not want to appear stupid. I'm sure you wouldn't appear stupid, Cromitty. Anyway, where are the others? Well, Martin is down in the laboratory, I think, and Yeti Uncle John is... I don't know. Oh, well, I'm sure they'll show up. Gosh. And what about August? Oh, I think he's... I think he and Martin have done some sort of swap around. A what? A swap around. Martin said that he would like to try art. Oh, okay. And what? August posing for Martin. Exactly, yes, it's quite amusing. Golly. I'm not sure that Martin is a great artist, but anyway. Oh well. As long as they're having fun. Yes. The donkeys are here. Well, I presume they are. It could be the postman. I'll go and have a look. No, I'll look. Oh, no. I see a big trailer outside. I think they are here. Oh, marvellous. Listeners, now, whilst we invite them in, I suppose we might have, some clips or a chat with somebody, a quiz, a Sutton Park clip. I'm not exactly sure, but it'll all be edited in. And when we come back, Ashley and Zena will be here. Oh, marvellous. Come on, let's let them in. Okay. All right, listeners. Back in a minute. Back in a bit.
Hello, listeners. Cuthbert here. Our next conversation is a recording that we made with Lee Robertson from Chewing the Cud when we were discussing the music of 1995 earlier this year. This is some of our chat that you've not yet heard. Enjoy! Oh, and listeners, please note, any reference to aspects of a Shy Life podcast being fictional is obvious complete rubbish. Sometimes Paul has to say things to his guests which aren't accurate just so they won't become distressed. You know how it is. Sorry. Keep listening. I'll speak to you again soon!
Yeah, I was supposed to go, but it was so wet and horrible, and it was only like for a checkup that I decided to postpone. Had to make a lie. I had to say, I have trouble with the basket. It's not. Can't get it.
have to make a lie. I love how we feel that we have to make like a really convoluted lie about something when really we could just say, do you know what, I don't want to do it today.
It's raining.
Yeah.
It would be different if I had a car and I could like drive him in right up to the door and then just sit in the car, but I have to stand out in the wet. So.
Oh yeah, because you're not allowed in the actual inn.
No.
They come and collect them, and then you have to stay in the car park. Yes.
Yeah. And I literally hadn't been outside since the 17th of December, so I wasn't even quite sure, if I had fully functioning legs or anything. So I was a bit nervous. But
wow. So literally, you've not been out since the 17th of December into the environment that we call humanity.
Well, I did in the end, because I still had to go and pick up my medication. So, but I thought, well, I'll do that without having to have a cat as well. So, and I was fine actually, because just before we were supposed to be going back at the start of January, I really seized up, and I sort of around the New Year, I was hobbling around the house with a stick, and I thought, I don't know if that was damp or what it was, but anyway, it sort of started to get better. But I sort of rung work on the Monday and said I'm not prepared to come in at the moment until I'm fully functional, because I've got to jump off trains and things like that. And and when you get off at Clapham Junction, it's not just a step off; it is a drop. So I said I can either work from home on that Monday or I can take it off sick, and she said we better take it off sick. So then the next day they decided we were all going to be working from home, and we have done ever since. And then she tried to suggest that I should start doing work, but I said, well, just a minute, I thought I was off sick today. So I just had I finished my sick leave, then I came back to work. But
I'd gone back before Christmas. We were allowed to go back before Christmas into schools, and then after Christmas, a couple of schools had made their own decision not to reopen, and then the whole thing happened again. So they said no, we don't want you in schools at all. However, I've been asked to go back into a school 1 day a week because the children are very young, and that was very weird. It was kind of like this school are in like a complete sort of bubble of normality, and I'm like sort of like walking around going, ooh, don't touch me, don't breathe on me, ooh, don't look at me. I don't like it. And I'm like everything they touch, I like, as soon as they finish, I'm like wiping with antibacterial wipes and thinking, you are the super spreaders, you're the reason why we are in this position in the first place.
I went back because the lockdown, because we're lockdown 3 now, aren't we? Really, lockdown 2 happened when I'd just taken time off for my birthday in November. So then I discovered I wouldn't be going back to work. Well, at least I wouldn't be going back to the office. So that kind of made my birthday holiday a bit more. Oh, well, that's quite nice, isn't it? I don't have to go back into work. So that lasted until was that early December? So I did go back for like 2 and a bit weeks before Christmas, but yeah, I mean,
it just seems never ending at the moment, doesn't it? It just seems like
if it wasn't for having so many podcasts released, I think that's keeping me sane, which is scary, really, considering my podcast isn't that sane.
Yeah, just guest on loads of people's podcasts. And, I've kind of reached the limit of Zoom interaction because all my sessions have to either happen either Zoom or phone wise, and there's only so many times you can like sit in front of a Zoom background and try and make it entertaining. I have to admit, a couple of times I've like finished them going, oh, my connection's really bad. Oh no. And then like going, oh yeah, I've lost them.
Yeah, I hate the work ones because we have these ones where they're trying to be all sort of checking in to see if we're all okay, and I find it more stressful than if they hadn't bothered. I'd rather just, I don't want, and some of these people I work with, they have massive gardens and they can actually go out and do stuff, and I don't want to see that. That's just rubbing it. I'd rather exist in my own little bubble of what I can do and be, well, that's fine. I don't want to know that somebody's got my parents have got a big garden, for instance. I don't want to know about that.
Don't want to know about your opulence.
No, I mean, I should have been locked down with them, but.
Oh yeah, and you would have had you would have been able to run around the garden going, look at this. Not in this weather because it's horrible, but in the summer, yeah.
Although my mum said my dad had gone for a walk across the water meadows and come back and his trousers were all muddy, and I think it sounds like the sort of thing you'd have had to deal with when I was a child, rather than my 82-year-old dad rushing off for long walks by himself in the mud. But
does he have a mobile phone though?
He does. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm quite lucky. They're getting on, but they're quite active at the moment. Until he slips over in the mud and disappears down the waterfall.
Oh dear! Don't say that. Have they been notified that they can have the vaccination yet?
My dad has just had his last week. I think my mum has hers on Monday. So.
Right.
So they're on their way, but.
It's going to be another whole year, I think, of on and off stuff. All I'm concerned about is that Steps aren't going to cancel their tour in November, but I think they are going to. Yeah. I think they're going to have to, and that'll be sad.
I had quite a few trips booked last year, but they're all in landmark trust places in places over here, and they've been very good. That if you're unable to take it or for whatever reason, they just gave you a token and you're able to reschedule. So,
that's good.
But so I've just got all these holidays I can't take at the moment.
But we keep being told even though it's locked down and blah blah, but you must still take your annual leave, and it's like, well. But we're just taking annual leave to stay at home, and because they don't want us to save it up, and then all once everybody's been vaccinated, it's like party year. Everyone's like, I'm just going to book a year off, so I'll see you. I'll see you in 12 months. So so even if we do book annual leave, where to go?
I actually did take. Cause we were supposed to be going away last week for Toby's birthday, and that had to be cancelled. So he cancelled his leave, but I took mine and just did podcasting and editing and stuff, and actually went really quickly because I seem to be doing something each day. One of my friends uses Twitch to play computer games on, so he likes to have people watching. So I would watch him running around, shooting each other as well now and again, and it went really quickly. So.
I don't understand the watching people play computer games. I like going because a lot of the kids say, "Oh yeah, I've got a YouTube channel," and you go, "Oh, what is it?" And they go, "It's just me playing computer games," and I'm like, that sounds really exciting. Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
it's okay if you can interact. Like if I come up with sort of silly comments to make. I mean, my friends that I watch, they like to take a quite serious game and do the silliest things you can possibly do to because one of the games they play, you can sort of dress as a snowman and run around, or you can deliberately drive badly, and so they tend to do it in quite a fun way. And then I consider it sort of a good apprenticeship for sort of like making witty remarks, improvisations.
Do they not get annoyed? Because proper gamers would get annoyed by that.
I think they don't, because that's what they also get people because they're sort of our age, and they're like they beat these 20-year-olds playing games, and then I don't know, somehow they can tell that my friends are the older, and they're like, why are you playing this game? You're like the age of my dad, and all that sort of stuff.
Ooh, that's Lawrence plays computer games, and I'm not. I'll like go, oh, is that your princess? Are you gonna get a nice outfit? And he's like, shut up. And I'm like, oh, why? Oh, and I'm like, you killed it. Why? It wasn't doing it. And he's like, yeah. So I'm not allowed to join in anything like that.
I do remember when I was a kid having friends who had computer. You'd go round, and they're playing computer, and and they never say, "Would you like a go?" And so, why I'm actually doing it voluntarily now? I mean, it should just. I'm surprised it doesn't bring back memories of like the past, like sort of resentment from 30 years ago or something.
Oh yeah. I never really played. I think I played. I think we had an Atari something or other games console that was like clad in wood, because they did that with everything in the like 70s and 80s to make even technology to make it look like, you know, like it was made out of proper wood. And I think we had a racing game and something called it was like an adventure game, something in Star World or something like that, and you had to go through the levels, and the last bit was this character playing rock paper scissors with a monster, and I remember being quite obsessed with it. But then I grew out of the whole moving on as technology moved on. I did The Sims for about a day, and then I got bored because I couldn't kill them all or dress them up. And I think I did Tetris for a little bit on a Game Boy. And then that was that. I
don't mind doing stuff on my... I've got a few little games on my phone, but half the time with those I find that I don't have the time to do them, and then I go back and it's kind of deleted my account or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to start recording on here. What we we'll do 95. I think I looked back to see what we did like a while back, and I've forgotten we'd done 2 recordings. We did one where we just kind of talked about general stuff, and then we did one where we actually did 1999. So we haven't done 1995, so that's good. I've got facts and figures.
I brought up the most popular songs of 95.
Yeah, I've got a few things like that, so that's good. If we both got the stuff, we can. That's going on. I shall get those up, and I've got the American ones as well. On the surface of it, I'm not positive about the number ones, but I know in my heart of hearts that there's loads of stuff I like in 95. It's just not necessarily the big singles, but I've just had a message from Amazon saying that something, one of those messages that says something's been delivered and yet nothing has turned up. So I don't know if I'm going to get a doorbell in a minute, but we'll keep on as if we haven't. But I'll chase it up later. But, I have ordered some alcohol from Amazon because it was the easiest way of doing it rather than having to go to a supermarket.
Well, you can get literally. You don't have to leave your house at the moment for anything. You can get anything delivered, can't you?
Yeah.
It's literally.
Right, I'll do an introduction, and then we'll probably talk a little bit about 95 before we start talking about the music of 95. But okie dokie.
Ick the Alien. Is this you? Is it you with a filter on your voice?
It's me talking very high, and then I have to put up a thing on. I have to. Then I put it up to like so it sounds very high pitched and squeaky. Yeah. I just choose the number ones and I just start. I don't do any research. I just try. Ick just tries to sing them. The running joke, the very poor joke, is that he kind of only remembers a few words before he goes wrong. And I keep saying to him every time, "Please learn the words this time." And he's, I will, and then he doesn't, of course.
He doesn't. That sounds hilarious. Yeah. I'm terrible at. I'm terrible. I don't even listen to ours. I can't bear to watch it, so I will like have it on and minimise the screen so I can hear it. But I'm terrible. I kind of go, oh yeah, I'll listen to it, and then I forget it, or I'll go right. I'm going to listen to it when I'm in bed, and in about 10 seconds I've fallen asleep, and then I wake up and it's finished. But I need to start listening to more podcasts. There's so much.
Well, the thing about mine is we also got this cliffhanger sort of element where some of the episodes are completely fictional stories with the characters that I play. Because I've got Yeti Uncle John, who he's a bit of a ducker diver, all right, mate, and all that sort of thing. and then you've got various characters. Some of them I used to do the same voices I used to do when I did my Sutton Park videos years ago. I've just brought them back as audio voices. And
we have decided we're mixed because we're down. So so not down to 2. The other presenter, which was kind of, it was his thing. He's no longer involved, and Mike has bought it out. And so there's just just me and Mike. But just so it's kind of to mix it up, so it's not just us behind a desk. We're kind of starting to look into doing stuff, ridiculous stuff. So we started with Fruit of the Week, where we have a rotating cloche on a stand, and we just lift it up, and there's a piece of fruit with googly eyes, and we don't say anything. We just go Fruit of the Week and lift it off, and we're wearing rubber gloves, and you can't see us. And we're starting on puppets next time. So we've got Sparkles, the pissed off unicorn, who he's going to do the weather, and he's just going to go, it's raining. And that's it. And then we've got Philippe Flop, who is a French a puppet who doesn't like the British, and he's going to go off on rants. Yeah. I don't know if the television channels will accept.
Well, if you look at my Facebook whatnot page, I put a clip from Sutton Park from '96 up to date, and that is we were. In that sort of era, we had puppets as sort of extra characters, because that meant that they could interact with the people. If I was recording with friends, then they would interact as if they were, it was like the Muppets, but also it would mean that if I was by myself and didn't have anybody else to record with, I could do plot lines with the puppets or with me and the puppets, so I wasn't like just talking in a blank wall. And the clip I've just put up is that there's my friend Andrew and one of the puppets, who's this kid called Little J, and they're both ripping into me because I've done something bad, because Sutton Park was often supposed to be recorded as if I was the cameraman. I'm not always in shot, so you've got the puppet popping in front of the camera, and Andrew just, Andrew was really good at just treating the puppets like they were real. So if you want to see me acting with puppets in 1995,
I don't think we're interacting with them, because obviously we're going to be puppeteering them. So there's going to be a green screen at the back, and they will just kind of pop up and do things. I think I'm doing the unicorn. We recorded about 30 Fruit of the Week the other week, which we just howled laughing because we don't say anything. It's just this sort of like generation game rotating glitter thing, and we just and our hands come in with rubber gloves that are all bejeweled, and we kind of like go and then lift it off, and there's a pineapple with googly eyes.
I very much approve, because again, I think in Sutton Park, I think I had characters that were bananas with googly eyes. I just drew them on with black marker pen, and then had a plot line where one of the other characters used to sort of attack the fruit bowl, and suddenly they'd just be found. Then you just find a banana skin lying there. Oh my goodness, it's been another raid.
We need silliness at the moment, don't we? We need silliness to make us forget that it's miserable.
But I'm weird, because I'm not watching that much comedy. I think if it's somebody else having fun, I resent it. But I everything that I'm doing that's funny is stuff that I am involved in, because I'm genuinely laughing because I'm having fun interacting with other podcasters or whatever, and that's fine. Or I can, I've still been doing the funny episodes of my podcast, and I love, I'm about to do an episode where Yeti Uncle John, who's that sort of duck and diver character, he's always got some scam. He wanted to make computers out of cheese so that you could, when you got tired of your computer or you got old, you could just eat it. And one of my friends in America, we do the improv stuff of it a lot. And Yeti Uncle John decided he wanted to be a magician, and just all the silly things where he's really bad at it. And then suddenly he'll conjure up a demon or something. He can't do a basic rope trick, but he can manage to conjure up a very camp demon, and
then goes, oh no, what's that? I'm at the moment, I'm really liking Katya and Trixie Mattel's their because they're just sat there, so they give them a topic to talk about, and it is genuinely very, very funny. But TV shows, there's nothing really at the moment that makes me chuckle properly. So yeah, we were trying to come up with sort of like different ideas that were silly. I think we're going to do a game where I think they used to do it on Celebrity Juice, where the contestant put their head through a green screen, and then the others had to describe who it was they had been green screened onto. So we're going to try have a go at that, just for something that's different, because I don't think that realistically this year we're going to be able to get people in the studio and doing sort of like recording stuff from video calls and stuff doesn't look particularly great.
Oh, it's funny you say that, Ashley. Yes, I completely agree. I hope you're enjoying the refreshments. Yes, of course. Marvellous. Hi, listeners. I'm just here with Ashley. We're just hanging out, having some refreshments. It's all going very well so far. Yes. Zena is over the other side of the room. I think I ought to go and have a word. Dear.
Paul, have you seen Dealey?
Have I seen Dealey?
He's quite upset.
Is he? Why?
Well, I'm not sure he is enjoying having the guests in the house.
Oh dear, I'll have to go and speak to him.
Yeah, maybe you should do.
Oh, okay. Have you seen Yeti Uncle John?
I haven't, I'm afraid, no.
Oh, right, never mind. Listeners, I thought everything was going okay, but apparently Dealey's upset. Dealey, what's wrong? Huh? What's wrong? Don't you like meeting your whatever relative they are to you? Do you not enjoy that? Okay, well, they won't be staying for good. They're just coming to visit. They're lovely. They're very lovely. You should get to know them. They'll probably let you sit on their backs or something. Maybe on their head. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't encourage you. Just think about it and come out and meet them. All right? Come on, listeners. Let's go and meet Zena now. Zena, how are you? Yes. Yes. It is the first time we've met face to face. Paul, are you just saying words? Are you just pretending, or do you really understand them? I do sort of understand them. I did watch quite a lot of YouTube videos with donkeys, and I kind of understand what they're saying to a point. Wow, Paul, I did not know. I thought Eek had wired you up with some translation device. No. Just instinct, I think. Oh, Paul, you are marvellous. Thank you. Well, it's just a talent I seem to have. Yes, Paul. Wow. Have you spoken to Dealey? I have. I'm hoping he'll come out soon. They seem to be enjoying the food. They do, don't they? Yes, they do. Anyway, where's Yeti Uncle John? Have you seen him? I haven't. No, I haven't seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. I'm sure he is. Dear, oh dear. Has August shown his face?
Hello, Paul. I'm here.
of just meeting your lovely friends. How lovely for them to come to visit.
Yes. It is. I was just saying to Cromitty, I seem to sort of instinctively understand what they're saying. Oh, yes. He's quite clever, August.
Oh, yes. I'm not surprised. Paul knows a lot of things.
I do, yes. It's a shame we couldn't get Bettina over today.
Oh, yes, I would have liked her to have met them. Zena and Ashley, yes. They're lovely.
Yes, they're... Oh. So sorry, guys. Just noticed your Uncle John skulking about in the background there. I'm just going to have a word with him. All right, Paul, of course. All right. Hey, your Uncle John. Come out and meet Zena and Ashley, please. Oh, I don't want to meet them. No. It's a stupid idea. You invited them to the house. I don't know why you're being so mean. They're part of the family, you know, in a way. And I wanted to extend the hand of friendship and say, hey, it's me. Please, if you ever want to come to the house, please do. And now they have. A stupid idea. It's a stupid idea. Why? Why is it a stupid idea? What's gone wrong? Nothing's gone wrong. They're all getting on well with everybody. They're enjoying the food. They won't be here much longer, but they'll probably have to go home. Why can't you just enjoy it? Why can't you just admit that an idea I had actually worked out? Oh, whatever. Uncle John, I don't know why you're so grumpy. It's nothing. I just think it's a stupid idea. You don't like any idea I have if it's slightly different. It's not true. I think it is true. And you expect us to keep up with all of your latest, ideas and wild plans. I don't know. As soon as I have a plan, I don't like that. That's not true at all, Paul. Well, I don't know what your problem is. Just keep out of the way then if you can't be positive. I just can't see why, there's no negative. There's been no negative. Nothing's gone wrong. Paul, can I just have a word? A word? Yes, just a quick word. Oh, dear. You see, something's gone wrong. No, I wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that. Don't try and stir things, Yeti Uncle John. I'm not trying to stir anything. Oh dear. Cromitty, what's up? It appears that there is a I don't know how to say it. What? Yeti Uncle John can't hear us. He stormed off back down to the lab. Well, it seems like there is a large pile of donkey poo in the middle of the lounge. A large pile of donkey poo? But, Cromitty, I don't understand. Surely it can't just materialise. How has this happened? I was led to believe that, they didn't do that sort of thing. Well, at least not at parties. I don't know, it's just suddenly arrived there. Are you sure it's donkey poo? I thought it must be because...
Guys, sorry, I'll clear it up. I'm sorry, it's my fault.
What?
I think I might have eaten something that disagreed with me.
So it's not donkey poo?
No, it's egg poo.
Right, okay. We'll say no more.
I'll clear it up. It's in a corner. No one's noticed.
I had noticed.
Yes, Cromitty, okay. I'll deal with it. It's nothing to do with our visitors.
Well, that's fine. Don't be ashamed. It's just something that happened. I wonder what it was that you ate.
Oh, I'm not sure. Yes, anyway, I'll go and sort it out. I'm terribly sorry, Paul. I just didn't want donkeys getting blamed.
All right, of course. Thank you, Ick. Sorry. Sorry that the food didn't agree with you.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh dear. Poor Ick, he does look a bit pale. Gosh. Listeners, the party is sort of drawing to a close. And I think whilst we say goodbye and, it would be a good time to share with you some more clips, whether it be Sutton Park or quizzes or chats. I'm not sure, but as I said before, it'll all be threaded into the episode when we edit. But anyway, anything you want to say, Cromitty? Oh, no, it's been quite a success, I think. I hope they'll come back again. Well, yes, maybe they will, or maybe we'll get an invite to them. Well, I think that's possible. I think you can. Well, actually, yes, I think I probably can. Dear. It's been a lovely day. It has been, Paul. It's all worked out well. What's wrong with Yeti Uncle John? I don't know why he has to be so negative. Oh, it's just him, isn't it? He doesn't like it when the attention's on someone else other than him. Yes, I think that might be true. Okay, shall we go and say goodbye? Yes, we should. And listeners, here comes a clip for you.
Coming up next we have a clip from episodes 119 and 120 of Sutton Park from summer 1993. Whatever is going on, have a listen.
Little hands. What's your name, man? What did you call yourself? Hello. You sweet little thing, aren't you? Beautiful little skeleton.
Robin, what are you doing?
No, nothing.
I'm sorry I got so worked up. I'm sorry I got so worked up in that wood back there.
Yeah.
You know, it was rather spooky. But where is this ruins? Is it up here somewhere?
I'm not sure. It's very difficult to remember. I think it should be about there.
Up this hill. Oh yes, there's a nice big hill up here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Robin?
Yeah?
Where are these ruins then? Are they up here?
I'm absolutely positive.
Is it up the path a bit more?
They're somewhere around here.
Up the path. Well, let's have a look at the path a bit. Robin, look at me!
Oh, come on, Paul. Stop mucking around those terribly tricky tree shops to spend all your time.
But I'm up a tree! I'm up a tree! But where is it, Robin?
I don't know. It seems to have gone now, though. It's so perplexing.
What do you mean? It was here, and it's gone?
Yes.
It can't just go!
Well, don't ask me. Sorry, have you got
it's vanished?
Yes, it's vanished. Have you got my best side?
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't understand.
Vanished. It's as if it's been stolen.
No, it's more important than that, Paul. This isn't just any old Anglo-Saxon site.
Oh. Robin, what are you doing? Robin, what are you doing? Being accosted by horses is gone to your head.
I haven't had any lunch. There's a nice caterpillar here.
Oh, stop it. Well, I'm very sorry about your missing castle.
It's not a castle, it's ruins.
Missing ruins. But we've got to get on with this filming because Elaine and Nick and Nick and Lisa, they're all coming for the film, and I've got to go meet them at the station. So I'll have to say goodbye to you for now.
Yeah, I've got to do some research, Paul.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Paul. Hello. Hello. Look, hello. It's Paul. Look. Hello. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Hello.
I think Nick's going to be here soon.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Hello.
Hello.
So we're doing
hello, everyone.
Hello.
Elaine's got a microphone.
My gosh.
Elaine's showing off.
I am. Yes.
Yes. Why have you got a microphone that no one else has? You must be the star or something. Can we pay you or something? Can we pay you?
No, I don't get paid. No. Afraid no.
Well, that's all right then.
Bed and breakfast.
We haven't told Lisa yet. So.
Oh, don't yet. Oh, Nick. When are the others arriving? Are the others arriving soon? Tonight?
They're going to be arriving. Some of them going to be arriving tonight.
Yeah.
And, all two.
Look. I've got your caption done for the screen.
Oh.
What do you think this looks like? What do you think of that? It's quite good, isn't it?
It's quite nice. Yeah.
It's quite nice. Do you like that colour, Elaine?
Oh yeah.
What do you think of that colour?
Well, that one? That's quite nice.
Yeah, should have that one then?
Yeah, all right then, let's have that one.
Okay.
It's lovely.
So, well, I think we ought to get on with rehearsing and well, when we come back, it'll all be finished and filmed. It'll be wonderful.
I hope so.
Well, yes.
It will.
We'll do our best, sir.
Yeah, right. Well, right. If you can practice next scene or something, yeah. Okay. Right. So what does Pedro say? He says, "Oh, right, it's that, is it?" Yeah.
He doesn't say anything in this
scene.
Look at that.
Doesn't it? Look glorious, Santa. Yeah,
marvellous.
Apart from the rain.
We finished the filming then.
Yes, we finished the filming. Yes, yeah, that bit was funny.
It really came out really well, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Hey, why don't we go to Longleat and celebrate?
What a good idea!
What a good idea.
I've got the finished tape with me here as well. It looks really good,
It's
doesn't it?
very.
It's lovely.
It's very
Yes.
nice.
Very
Shall we
nice.
go and see if we can find the others and see if they want to go to Longleat then?
Oh, what a good idea!
Come on,
Yeah.
then.
Go on, then.
Jolly, yes, let's be jolly.
And,
Oh, that was easy. Straight into the tree. Crash. It's not casualty.
No.
We're there.
Hello. So glad. Oh, God, you're right.
Just a disembodied handle.
Hello.
Hello.
We're at Longleat, aren't we? Where's Nick? Where's Nick and Keith? They're coming, aren't they?
Longleat,
No idea
the wonder
where
of
they are.
CSO.
I don't know where they are.
I got the tapes for
Yes.
the film that we did. I've got all the tapes here, and
Oh, good. Good, yeah.
I'm just going to put them down somewhere whilst I get something out of my bag.
Right, okay then.
Sure they won't get stolen or anything?
No, I shouldn't have thought so. No, of course not. No.
Put them down.
I won't be. I'm sure they'll be okay there. Well, I've got what I wanted out of my bag. Oh no, they've gone.
They've gone.
They've gone. You didn't take them, did you?
No, I didn't
You didn't take them.
No.
You didn't take them, did you?
No, but I thought I saw somebody and they went that way.
That away. Quick, let's get them.
Be as convincing as robot.
Have we seen?
More convincing than
Have we seen
robots.
the thief?
No.
Have we seen the thief?
No, I haven't seen the thief.
It might be this way.
You might be that way. Go have a look.
Yes.
Shall we see?
Well, they're very nice roses, but
They are.
They aren't.
I
They
don't
aren't
know where
helping.
the thief-
They aren't helping
they
with
haven't
finding
got-
the
no,
thief,
they're
are they?
not. Maybe the Doctor Who exhibition.
Again.
Yes, again.
No sign outside.
No.
So you try and go inside.
Do you want to go in?
You mustn't die, Doctor.
Many of your enemies will be like you know that.
You mustn't die, Doctor.
You know that. Adric?
You mustn't die, Doctor.
No, my dear Doctor, you must die. Die, Doctor. Die, Doctor.
I must kill. That was strange, viewers. I heard a voice. It was telling me to kill Andrew Reid again. I must forget about this.
No, I don't think.
I don't know.
Well, we didn't find the thief in the Doctor Who exhibition, but we found Nick and Keith, so that's good, isn't it?
us, did you?
It is, it's quite good. Oh, well, you didn't know it was us, did you?
I think the only place we could find this thief is in the maze.
In the maze,
Should we go and see if we can find
Yes.
it?
I reckon it's on the train.
It's probably on the trolley. Come on.
Is it on the train? Can you point that?
I think we'll go in.
Yeah, we just gonna stand here and
Look, and
Look, do the hurt.
contemplate.
Speed
Come on
on.
then, let's go.
look back.
Well, they're following me, but I think I might be in the police about this tape's being stolen. Oh, someone's ringing me, I think. It was my mum. She's got some news for me, but I told her I'd talk to her later.
No, they are in the maze. They will never escape. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Zena, you're so funny. Yes. Ashley, that's cheeky. Yes. Well, no, I'm glad you got home safely. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll catch up with you soon. All right. Bye now. Bye. Oh, they sounded well. They did, didn't they? Listeners, I was just chatting to Zena and Ashley, and they're doing fine. They got home safe, and they really enjoyed their day. And nothing bad happened, despite what your Uncle John said. No. Yes, and I think Iki's feeling better. Yes, I believe so.
I am, Paul. I am feeling much better.
I'm so glad. Did you work out what disagreed with you?
Oh, yes. I think I ate some food that was meant for Zena and Ashley.
Oh, dear. Oh. I guess we should have marked it more clearly. Or did you eat some of the straw or something?
Maybe. Yes. Oh, dear. I don't think aliens like straw.
Well, I guess you'll know next time.
Will there be a next time?
I think so, yes. I hope so. It was a lovely day. And I'm sorry you got sick.
No, Paul. I'm glad everything went well.
It did indeed. It really did. Oh, he's happy. You can see it on his face. He finally got to meet Ashley and Zena. Yes, I did. And, of course, so did Toby. But, because he's he has an investment in their lives too. So, yeah. Yes, he does. Oh, well, I'm glad they're home safe. Yes, they are, yeah. Well, I think it's time to put the kettle on. Oh, yes, more tea.
Oh, yes, Paul. I'll have a cup of tea. Oh, yes, definitely.
All right, let's do it. Listeners, would you like a cup? Don't worry, I know how you take it. I'll just go and put the kettle on.
Oh, yes.
Oh, how lovely.
Coming up next, we have a piece of music composed by friend of the show, Harry F. It's an instrumental of a song that may one day be recorded with lyrics, and it's called What Happens Now. Thank you to Harry for allowing us to use it. We hope you enjoy this new tune.
Well, listeners, that's about all we've got time for. As you can see, it was all a bit, chaotic. But I think it was worth it. It was lovely to have the donkeys over. It was lovely to see them and to have them visit us. And I hope they come back again. I'm not sure how much the other regulars would agree with that statement. But hey, it's my house. Anyway, that is all we got time for. And I've not heard anything from the shame inspectors, from Isaac and Declan yet. So I'll say goodbye. And we've got plenty of episodes in the can to share with you soon. So you take care. And we'll be back again soon. All right. Okay. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye. Oh dear. It'll be all right. Paul's put in a good word for you. Oh no. But them shame inspectors, they're merciless. They're merciless. They have no mercy. Yeah, it's one of them things. I don't think you're right, yet Uncle John. That's what you think. Oh dear. Poor Judge. You really are worried. Oh, Judge. You never called me Judge before. Cromitty. I kind of like that now. I mean, it is what my friends call me, but not my friends, my podcasting family. Well, I can call you whatever you like. Just, I quite like using the word Judge. It's kind of cute. Yes, it makes me laugh. Yes, it makes me laugh. I like to see you happy, Cromitty, so... Oh dear. Oh, here comes Paul. Do you think he might have heard something? Maybe, Paul? Have you heard something? Hi, guys. Yes. I have. You probably ought to have a listen to this message. I've had a message, and to play it to you. And yes, I can hear the music, the theme music playing. So when we come back, all right, I'll play it. Yes, all right. Oh dear, it'll be fine, Uncle John. It'll be fine. Oh dear.
I gotta go now. Go, bye.
Goodbye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com.
Oh dear, what's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Let's go.
I have a voice. I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice. We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net.
Go on then, Paul, play it. Play the message. All right, I'm going to play the message. Please play it. Be gentle with him, Paul. Well, I don't even know what it says, so here we go.
Hello. This is the Shame City bot speaking on behalf of Isaac and Declan, Shame Inspectors. Isaac and Declan are not available to speak today, but they want you to know that Yeti Uncle John has been granted one additional strike. This is entirely due to all the pleading done by Mr. Shah Yeti, and Yeti Uncle John should be aware that no further chances will be granted. So please behave, or else. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Paul, what do you make of that? Well, I think that means things are okay, Yeti Uncle John. At least for now. Oh, I don't know. Oh, they were very harsh. I feel... Oh, I just want to say thank you for speaking up for me, Paul. No, it's all right. I really had to. But I would say from that message that you've been given a final chance, one last chance, but please don't go doing anything stupid ever again. Oh, they never really explained why I got my last strike. No, but I think we know that you deserved one. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, there you go. You're all right. You're a free man. Just please behave yourself, Yeti Uncle John. Please, don't do anything stupid. Yes, listen to him, Yeti Uncle John. Yudge. Oh, yes, all right, I'll be good. Oh, I'll be sensible. Oh dear, them shame inspectors. Oh, I can't afford to annoy them. Not ever. No, not ever. Oh, Yeti Uncle John. We're with you. We know you can do it. I can, yes I can. I will, I promise. Well, we believe you. Oh, I think we believe you. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I like to just come home and fix a nice hot bath. Draw a bath. I don't know what that means, with a pencil, but that's what they say. But I think you open the spigot. I love that word, spigot. And the hot water especially, mostly hot water, steaming hot if you can. Then you get in there without any clothes on. You get in there and then you put your headphones on and you dial it to the Shy Life podcast. Oh, and a little glass of wine and candles isn't too bad either, but yeah.
I don't know. It's like he puts out 20,000 episodes a month. If that slime ball alien ick lays a slimy tentacle on me, I'm gonna have a fit. Yeah.
I shall let you go. That was fun this afternoon. If I can do any more, just let me know.
I've got to release 94 and then I can release this one. But I like to have them in the can anyway. So maybe in a month or two we would do it. We'll do 1986 or something. Yeah.
Not a problem. Cool. Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Your alcohol.
Rice.